Welcome back everyone to one of the first ever videos that I've ever attempted, a patch notes for World of Warcraft for patch 6.1. So first off we've got the new character model for the Blood Elf. I personally don't really see difference, but maybe you guys do. You guys thought they were ugly before and now you think they're beautiful, and then go play one. But that's all for that. And then they have the Twitter integration, which is pretty interesting. Looks like it's like where you can share to Twitter if you get like a legendary item or even just a common item, I guess, if you want to do that. And you can do that by going to interface, social, and going here. I don't have a Twitter account, so I'm not going to do that. But moving along into the heirlooms. So that's not good. That's not good. Okay. But okay, so over in this area right here, there's the new heirloom vendor, which is pretty cool. And if I can find him, as you guys can see, everybody wants to find him. And
what's on your mind? So
he sells heirlooms. So right now I have all the ones that I need, but each one costs 500, and then it only covers from 1 to 60 though. And then to upgrade them you have to get these, right? No. Yes, yes. Maybe. Yes. The answer is yes. And then, well, basically, heirlooms with no upgrades, 60. Heirlooms with 1 upgrade, 90. 2 upgrades, 100. So you can get heirlooms to 100. That's pretty cool. And you may notice that they're not all here. And that is because to get some of the other heirlooms, that's not the heirlooms tab. They're under collections and heirlooms. But to get some of the other heirlooms, you have to be like the head. You have to be friendly with your guild, at least. And you get these by going to the guild vendor, which we can go to now, and I'll just show you guys that. I don't know where the guild vendor is, but in this city, because I don't usually go here, so this is an adventure. Guild master.
Be good.
Oh, complete other side. Wonderful. So let's just cut across the Great Forge. I'm playing, my main is a druid because I like the shape shifting. It's pretty cool with me. And I'm trying to get all the characters up to max level, whatever it is at the time I get them up to that. Guild vendor. It's in here maybe? Down here? Ah, here you are. Surrounded by people again.
No.
Not you. You.
Hi.
Right, I forgot. You can't, since I'm not technically in a guild, I don't know what happened to mine. But, believe me, they're there. God damn it. And to get, I believe it is the, what is it? The pants. You need to be, honored with your guild, and it still costs $500. So those are the only ones I don't have because I don't have a character that's honored with the guild yet. And this is pretty cool. This is, I think, my favorite part. You don't need the mailbox anymore because you can just go like this and create any of them on any of your characters. And then I have it right there. And I bought one earlier, so yeah, I have it right there. So now you don't have to go and send stuff between each of your characters or anything like that. So that pretty much covers it for the heirlooms. You can still get them from Darkmoon Fair and Argent Tournament. And then if you collect 35 heirlooms, you're gonna get a special mount that's used by level 1 characters. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that means like from level 1 you get that. It'd be cool if it did, but I don't have that kind of cash right now to buy 35. I'm just buying like what I can afford. So another thing is the new garrison visitors. We're gonna just head over to my garrison right now. And then, so one of 5 visitors can visit you each day, offering a quest to anybody who has a tier 3 garrison. And these quests are defeating a dungeon boss, defeating a raid boss, a bounty, a relic, a profession, and then there's a separate chance for an additional visitor offering unique pet battles, with chances to contain unique bags for pets. And I don't know where they are, but we might be able to find out, maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, I don't know. But believe me, they are there somewhere. This might be him.
How can the Council of Three Hammers assist
Yeah, that might be it. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is, pretty sure... Looks like a bounty? I think, because it's greater bounty spoils. That's mine for today. And for my add-ons, I'm just using Zygor right now, just because it's... I don't know, I just like it. So, when you complete the garrison invasions, you have a chance to get an item that you can use to summon a raid or world boss. And then that's pretty basic. They still have like 10 to 40 players to complete. Monument. I should do that at some point. Oh well. There's a new garrison music box. It can be found, or it can be rewarded by a quest from one of these people. And then I'll let you guys find it, just because there's a new follower trait, which is known as Treasure Hunter, and that increases the amount of gold rewarded per mission. So this might be the guy who gives me the music box, I don't know. Garrison followers may be upgraded to item level 675 now, so that's pretty cool. There are new follower missions, there are new profession missions, relic and bounty missions, exploration missions, not millages, archaeology vendors in Storm Shield and War Spear that'll sell an item that'll spawn a follower exploration mission for 5 restored artifacts. I'm not big into archaeology, so I don't know what that means. If you guys are, please leave a comment. Educate us all, or those who need it. New level 100 scouting missions for battlefields, which reward items that grant access to missions and Epixis crystals. And if you guys don't know what Epixis crystals are, they're these things, which were used in the legendary quest line, which are semi-annoying to get, but oh well. There are new raid missions, new follower missions, level 90 to 94 gold and garrison resource missions all continue to appear if there are no followers that are level 90 to 94, so if you have people that are like way too high, they still appear, like for getting those big bonuses for gold and stuff. Level 100 garrison resource missions now award more garrison resources. That's pretty good. The scavenger trait for followers now increases garrison resources gained from a mission by 100%. So, I'd use it. It's down from 200%, which is pretty OP. Ooh, work order. Cool. There are some UI improvements. Some changes to garrison buildings, specifically the work orders and all the profession stuff. And the work orders happen if a follower is assigned to a building every 4 hours when factoring in production bonuses, or a whole bunch of profession building changes. You guys can probably figure that out. But the most important profession change, in my personal opinion, is that the fireplace in Tier 2 and Tier 3 garrison halls can now be used as a cooking fire. That is just so useful for my 95 skills in cooking. Oh, no, 1 skill in first aid. Wonderful. And then there's a new rating for garrison invasions, known as the Platinum, for people who go above and beyond. And that's just... It awards a level 660 eye level piece of gear and a chance of obtaining that item that can summon raid / world boss. Can't say world, I don't know why. There's some cosmetic stuff. So, like, some of my druid shapeshift forms just look better, and that kind of stuff. They've also introduced the new veteran account, which is where if you have an inactive subscription, you can still log in and still do everything that a starter edition can do. So, for instance, get to level 20 and that kind of stuff. And you can't, like, get to level 90, that kind of stuff. But that's interesting. I didn't know this one, but they removed the requirement to have a character that's level 55 or higher to unlock the Death Knight as a playable class. Which is pretty interesting. So now I guess you can just do whatever, unlike everybody else who had to wait. I actually kind of liked having to wait just because I felt rewarded. And I wish they'd do that for an expansion pack like in the future. I hope they do. Because I think it was fun being able to level up just to get to that. Some graphics changes, new graphics options, that kind of stuff. Some new itemization type of enhancements like fixing things. There's only one racial thing, that's for the dwarf. Stone form has a 30-second shared cooldown with other PvP trinkets that break crowd control effects. So, if you're a dwarf, I guess that matters to you. I have a dwarf. He's level 90. I hardly ever use stone form, and I hardly ever PvP, which might be why. A whole bunch of rebalances to classes. I don't know what class does the most damage or whatever, but that's a thing. That always happens in these patches. There's always a whole bunch of new stuff for classes. So they're new, they added on to the Khadgar legendary questline thing. So, I should go get that done again. And then, flight path improvements. So, you'll notice it when you play, but like, if you haven't discovered a flight path, say from here to here, but you have that one, you can go like that in the old day, but now you get to go like straight through even though you haven't discovered it. And I don't think that discovers it for you. And there's also a button, like if you're flying, to let you off at the next stop, like the stop button on buses. Imagine it like that. This is probably, I called this a while back, but they're doing racing at the Darkmoon Fair again, or not again, it's new, but you can get like the tickets and stuff, all the usual stuff, Darkmoon Fair prizes. So I'm gonna have to check that out, might do a few videos on it. And there's a few things with just creatures and NPC rebalances, and then fixes, glitch fixes and stuff. There is a few new changes to the raids, just bug fixes, and then that's pretty much it. There's a new enchantment for Enchant Illusion Glorious Tyranny and Enchant Illusion Primal Victory with a rating of 2400 or higher in rated battlegrounds and 3v3 or 5v5 arenas. There's a few more PvP, just rebalances and that kind of stuff. Profession changes. I'll leave a link to all this stuff in the description. So now, if you guys notice, in Pixis crystals, you can now have 60,000 rather than 20,000, which is pretty helpful. Just because more is better, always. I'm not wrong. It's always right. I'm always right. So, a few more toys and that kind of stuff. A few new toys options. There's also a new, if I can find it, where is it? There's also this thing, a new colorblind filter for those of you who are colorblind. So that's kind of cool. I like it. I wish more games had it for those people who are colorblind. Just so, so they can enjoy this kind of stuff too. And not by like looking at this guy and saying, oh my god, he's red. Oh no, he's red. Oh no. And that kind of stuff. I'm sorry if I offended you colorblind people, but now there's an option. And then there's also a new death recap screen, so you get more information about like what killed you and that kind of stuff when you die. I mean, I don't die, of course not. And then a whole bunch of other bug fixes, 3 to be exact. That's a whole bunch these days. Like just actual bugs, not like interface bugs and that kind of stuff. Bugs. And yeah. So that seems to be it for patch 6.1. Most exciting thing is probably the, at least for me, the heirloom stuff, because the heirlooms are just like, I always want to get all my characters up to like level 90s, 100s, but I can't because, what is that? Dead inside. Well, loot ahead. Okay. But I can't because like, I don't get experience fast enough. I don't want to wait for a whole bunch of time. Let's kill this purple tusk. I don't remember what my head was. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot about you guys. Hey Pinchies. That, if you guys were wondering, is this, the empty crawdad trap. Which is, I like it. It's pretty helpful. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this little educational, informative video on new 6.1 changes, and I will be doing more when 6.2 comes out, and those kind of patches. But yeah, see you all in the next video, and bye-bye.